Oh no, oh no, no. The white man, systemic racism, and white privilege is our biggest problem. What's going on, everybody? Appreciate you guys all being here this evening. I am Ty Smith. Welcome to my channel, Modern Renaissance Man. You guys, I really appreciate it if you would follow me up here on this channel. It's up here right down here. What did I say? I really would appreciate it if you follow me on the platforms you see up here and down here across the board, all right? Really appreciate it if you would do that. Don't forget, if you enjoy the content that I put out and you like to see more of the content, make sure you hit that like button right there so this video can be circulated within the YouTube algorithm and my videos can constantly be recommended to you. Appreciate that, all right? Shout out to the Patreons who have joined on to patreon.com to support the channel monetary, and it's only $1 a month, $12 a year that you would pay. If you do, great. If you don't, great. The best thing you guys can do is support the channel like you've been doing and put the word out there about this channel. All right, ladies and gentlemen, of course, I was going to cover this story because my family up there in Chi-Town wanted me to hit on this, and it's some of those things that I just really don't like having to bring to you guys per se because of the nature and what's going on here. If you don't know, 11-year-old kid lost his life because he was knifed to death by a weak-minded, cowardly individual. And before I give my 2 cents in on this, check this out.
The unspoken part is who this hurts most. Meet Jaden Perkins, 11 years old, stabbed to death trying to protect his mom when the geniuses at Illinois Prisoner Review Board released her violent ex, despite her pleading for a restraining order. The board denied any responsibility later. Can't let the truth get in the way of decarceration. Gotta undo that systemic racism. But then the emails came out, and Illinois Governor Pritzker, a big bail reformer himself, had to announce that the 2 board members responsible resigned in disgrace. Like Henry VIII's wives, he needed a couple of heads. So here's the boy's killer, career domestic abuser Crosetti Brand. Do you think the problem is that he just needed more education on white privilege? You won't hear a peep out of Black Lives Matter for Jaden. What are they going to do, build a police station? You just know. Sadly, Jaden Perkins and his mom felt really unsafe, and it wasn't from white supremacy, but from a homicidal ex and a system that enabled him. The truth today, if you don't feel safe, that's on you. It has to be. Otherwise, common sense may assert itself, and the Dems would never win.
Yeah. See, this is the stuff that pisses me off about a lot of folks that try to come at me, especially folks in the hood, especially some of you folks that just black, period. Y'all are the very reasons why stuff like this happen. Look, we get locked up more. We get incarcerated more. Look what they do to us. You fools. Y'all are so worried about how people are being locked up and how long they're being locked up and all that, instead of focusing on why they were locked up. He did the same thing a white dude did. Why he get much time? He did the same thing that person did. He got 10 years and they only got 3. He did. Fool, who cares? They committed a crime. And then you don't even know the details of that crime. But you rather just look what they doing to us. Look how they do us. This is a result of the system that a lot of folks want. Huh? Oh, you want me to give it to you in layman's terms? I will. Check this out. Check this out. If you have a dog and every day somebody walks past your house or across the street, wherever they may be, your dog leaves out of its yard and it goes and it harms somebody else's dog. Your dog is going to get in trouble. They might put it in a pound, whatever, for a little bit, whatever, give you the dog back. Tell you need to put your dog on a leash. You need to handle your dog. You need to put up a fence, a gate, something. In other words, put something there so everybody else can be protected from your dog. You get your dog back. You put him on a leash for a little bit. You let the dog off the leash like you did before. The dog goes and attacks somebody now. Not a dog. It attacks somebody and it harms them. Who gets in trouble? You get in trouble for not keeping your dog on a leash. You get in trouble for letting your dog roam free, knowing that your dog attacks people. You will get in trouble along with your dog. And this time they might just take your dog and delete your dog. But you get in trouble. What are you saying here, Ty? I talked about this about almost a year ago, telling you guys the significance of people like Kim Fox up in Chicago and this petty stuff on crime, the Safety Act that they passed. And I told you it is going to do more harm to you Negroes than anybody else. Why? Because the biggest people that are a threat to black people in Chicago is black people. That's who it is. The biggest threats to black people are black people. White supremacy, white privilege, whole systemic rape, that is of non-effect to black people to where it's ending their lives like this is. You always getting on black people. This is why. Y'all are more pissed off and mad at me for talking about the debauchery behavior, the degeneracy of what goes on in our community and the people we sit there and try to protect and uplift and look out for thugs and criminals than y'all are this little 11-year-old boy. Where's Black Lives Matter like Jesse Waters said? Huh? Where they at? Where's the NAACP? Huh? Where's Al Sharpton? Where's Jesse Jackson? Where's Rainbow Coalition? Where's LGBTQIA? Where are y'all? Y'all try to dibble your hands in everything black. Where are you guys at? Where are the black activists in Chicago? That's a shame. She tried to get restraints, it said. That little boy did exactly what a natural male would do. He tried to step in and help his mom. And because of that, an 11-year-old kid lost his life to this freaking coward that they purposely let out, knowing his background. See, I told y'all, you better hope and pray that an individual like me don't get into these positions like what you see a lot of these people, governor, whatever, mayor. You better hope that I don't get into something, because after I read accounts of criminal activity and see the severity of criminal activity with great detail and see, my mind goes beyond just the person that I'm reading this information. My mind goes beyond the criminal that I'm reading about. My mind goes on who all is going to be affected by this person, who all have been affected by this person, because it can traumatize them. Oh yeah, I had to sit there and watch my mom get beat. And still to this day, although I'm a minister, although I've forgiven an individual, but when I see that individual, I talk to him, hey, how you doing? But in my head, this person is always going to be, and I can't help it. You can't help it. This person will always be in the back of my head, as I saw when you straight flooded my mom's face and she flew across the bed. That's what I see all the time. Forgave the man and everything, but you cannot, forgive and forget. You won't forget. You can forgive them, not have no animosity, but my point is that tattoo that's left in my brain is there. So look how that affected me. And still, as a grown 42-year-old man right now, I see that individual. Every time I see him, I just remember, that's the biggest thing I remember about you, is you clocking my mom like that. What I'm saying that for? If I see these pieces of papers with these people that committed these domestic abuses, whatever like this, and I see that these people that they've done it to, these women they may have done it to, if these women have children and it happened in front of the children, yeah, when I say you better hope it's not someone like me, oh, please. You doing minimum 10 years. Like I'm no, I know that's a little drastic, but no, seriously. I am a disciplinarian. Dang, man, why you? I mean, what you mean, dang? He shouldn't be beating her. He shouldn't be stabbing her. Shouldn't be knocking her across the room. Shouldn't be choking. None of that should be going on at all. Now, of course, there's details into it. What started was both of them fighting. I get all that. That's not my point. My point is in a case like this, several times, you must not be getting the picture, sir. So this, you know what? I tell you all the time, the same way I discipline my sons is the same way I would be as a person in the power of authority. One time you do it, you get in trouble for it. Don't do it again. You do it again, apparently you didn't learn the first time. I'm sticking it to you. You're going to get some time, a lot of time. And I don't give a good goddamn on care. God dang, man. He had to be in there that long for today. Look what I don't care about what you said, like I didn't care about my sons. Dad, I don't feel that after I got a spanking and then you took my PlayStation away, you kept it for 6 weeks. And so what? There's no limit on how long I can keep it. The point is, you should not have done it. See, they learned early. 10 years old, after that, my sons, they were straight. I got rid of all that stuff at a young age. So what are you saying, Ty? You better hope I don't get into positions like this. You better hope not. Y'all, man, all this time, apparently stuff like, look, if that man would not have made parole, that young man would be living today. I wish that there can be things in place to where if you know that this known person that did these particular type of acts of violence towards another person, that if you're letting them out on parole, that there would be somebody around there surrounding people to the folks that he got in trouble with before he even went in there. If he got in trouble for beating up this girl, whatever like that, and she tried to get restraining orders, the first thing I thought would have came to these people's minds is, now that he's out, we're going to let her know that he's getting out, and we're going to make sure that there's somebody surrounding her, X, Y, and Z. It's crazy. But again, most people in the black community, you get pissed off at me because I call this stuff out that black people are doing to other black people. But instead of y'all getting mad at the criminal who committed the act, you rather get pissed off and mad at me for calling the stuff out. Something's wrong with your mindset. You need to be asking who indoctrinated you to think like that. All this, I'm taking your black card. You might be skinfolk, but you ain't kinfolk. You dummies, you protecting criminals who are killing us. They're killing us. Not white people. White people ain't killing us like this. It's us killing us. But I'm just saying, you always talking about, shut up. Shut up. When my son's trying to pull that stuff in there little, I just said, Daddy, I always get in trouble. You always spank me. Because look what you doing. You did it. You did it, fool. You think I want to do this? No. Apparently, you must not be caring because you wouldn't have did that. Now, is it going to happen again, son? No. We going to see. Has it ever happened again? No. Why? Because my punishment was harsh. They learn. Apparently, they're not learning because you know what? They're getting these ideas in their head up in Illinois that when they commit a crime, oh, they're going to be soft on it. Ken Fox is going to be soft on it. They're going to let them right back out. What's the big deal? And it's purposely done. Why? Because black folks, your lives don't matter. Your lives don't matter. Please. My life does not matter. Your life does not matter to this system that's allowing these criminals to keep on constantly getting out to go and harm the very freaking community that they claim lives matter. Let me say it again. If your life matters so much, black folks, if black lives matter so much, why are they constantly letting these people that commit crimes in our cities, in our communities, why are they letting these people constantly out so they can commit those crimes right back in our communities, in our city areas that's going to be committed at us? These people ain't getting out and going to the suburbs and area like that because they're going to get lit up because those people are patriot, gun-carrying individuals. Last time, the very people that y'all root for, the very people that y'all get pissed off that I talk about, these people are getting right back out of jail and going right to the community to harm those in the community who look just like you and I. So again, if your life mattered that much, they wouldn't be letting these people have to go back and harm your black life. Anyway, make sure y'all hit that like button before y'all get out of here. Also, get into the cell phones in your contact list. Let somebody know about the channel. Encourage them to subscribe to the channel if you would. I know this is late that I did this, but I had to get this off my chest. All right? Let me know what y'all think of this situation. This is really sad. Prayers for that mother for losing her son, and shout out to that young man for trying to protect his mom from this lunatic. I'm Ty Smith, modern Renaissance man, hoping and praying that every last one of you guys have food, shelter, and clothing. And most of all, I pray every last one of you guys are in great health mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.